Canadian Music Week in Toronto. Once a year in March, the city plays host to international recording artists, producers, manufacturers, and gurus. There are conferences, award shows, workshops, a music festival, a film festival, a comedy festival, and showcases. The showcases feature some of the very best up-and-coming recording artists in the land. KX Country presented one such showcase at the Cadillac Lounge on Queen Street. Mackenzie Porter, Jess Moskaluke, and Tim Hicks were among those featured. I'm Natalie Fournier, and you are about to meet those artists at the KX Country Showcase. She comes from humble roots. Born and raised on a cattle and bison ranch in southern Alberta, Mackenzie was all of 4 years old when she began studying piano, violin, and voice. Singer, songwriter, musician, accomplished actor, who are your influences?
You know what? I have a lot of different influences. I would say a big influence into my music would be that I was started classical music when I was 4. So a lot of the violin parts that I add into my songs, or even melodies when I start writing, I always play on the violin. Kind of range from anywhere from country to rap to pop to rap to every sort of musical style.
What's next for Mackenzie Porter?
Actually, right after Canadian Music Week, I'm going to go back down to Nashville and record my second single. So it should be coming out hopefully within a month.
I could let it swallow me. I could let it take me down.
Singer-songwriter Jess Moskaluke stepped into the spotlight in Saskatchewan at the age of 15.
All because of you.
Tell us about when music became a passion for you, and when did you realize that this is what you wanted to do?
You know, a lot of performers, I'll say, I've found have wanted this for a very long time. And not that I've wanted it any less than anybody, but I kind of started that music could be my career when I was about 20. To be honest with you, when I decided it could be a real career. I've always liked singing, but I was never carrying a microphone around when I was 5 years old and trying to write songs and stuff.
I won't let it swallow me.
Her many YouTube performances have been viewed by millions, including the people who make it happen in Nashville.
I've been going to Nashville for about 2 years now, once a month-ish, and I've always just felt extremely welcome there. And it's become less about just country music in Nashville and more about music in Nashville, I found.
If we were writing a song together tonight about the Cadillac Lounge experience and the KX Country Showcase, what would it sound like?
It would be high energy because I'm really excited to play tonight.
I like Shelly, she likes Ford. I'm on her back, she's a Ford.
Tim Hicks. He's been singing and playing guitar since he was 8 years old. He lives in Port Weller, not far from St. Catharines, Ontario. Seemingly overnight with your single Get By, was this something that just took you by surprise, that it would resonate so well with country music fans?
Nobody saw it coming. Yeah, it was one of those things where country music fans are connecting with it and they seem to really like it. And I mean, I was prepared for my first single to come out and tank. I mean, it's one of those things where you're never quite sure how it's going to go, and it's just been so exciting watching it rise, and yeah, it's just, I guess that's the best way to describe it. It's very exciting.
You just celebrated the birth of your daughter, Natalie. How do you plan on juggling fatherhood and your ever-growing music career?
Well, it's one of those things where the music thing is what I've always done. And my wife and I have known each other since we were 6 years old, so she's watched me grow into professional music, and it's something that we've talked about, and I think we got our head around it, and I think we're prepared for it. It's not ideal having to be away, but that being said, it's just music is what I do, and we have a great support net with mums and grandmas and aunts and uncles and everybody around us, so everybody's stepping in to pick up my slack while I'm away.
How did the name Natalie come about?
I'll tell you exactly where it came from. It came from the band. Yeah, stay and keep Natalie company. Yeah, and the truth is, we were looking for a name, and I was doing a gig in Niagara-on-the-Lake, and my wife came to the show. She rarely comes because we have a young son as well. We got a babysitter, and she came, and we were singing that song as a cover at the end of the night, you know, where everybody was taking a verse, and I sang that line, and when I sang, stay and keep Natalie, I looked right at her, and she gave me this look, and as soon as I walked off, she said, oh, it's gotta be Natalie.
At 30-something years old, numerous bands, hell-raising performances, and some excellent songwriting with friends like Tyler Hubbard and Brian Kelly of Florida Georgia Line, Tim finally got to record an EP that features his blazing first hit, Get By.
What's wrong was right. Just do what you gotta do. What you gotta do. You gotta do to get by. Said do what you gotta do. What you gotta do. You gotta do to get everybody to a little something
Jess Moskaluke is with MDM Records, Tim Hicks with Open Road Records, and Mackenzie Porter is with Road Angel Records. Visit their websites for concerts nearest you. I'm Natalie Fournier. Thanks for watching.
Keep on rolling, keep on rolling, keep on rolling out of my sight. Keep on rolling, keep on rolling.